Welcome to Chess Lecture Number 1, an introduction to chess. My name is Ken. I'm glad that you want to learn how to play the game of chess. What we see here is a standard chess setup. And on the bottom of the screen you see the white pieces. So chess is a game that is played between two people. One side plays the white pieces, which I'm circling, and the other side plays the black pieces. The person who plays white is normally referred to as the white player, and the person who's playing the black pieces is normally referred to as the black player, or white and black. And chess is played on a board that is 8 rows deep by 8 columns wide. If you notice, the squares alternate colors between dark and light. So we have the 8 rows here and the 8 columns here. So let's look at the setup a little bit more in detail. If you've noticed, there's these 2 lines of pieces here, one for white and the other one for black. These pieces are called pawns, so each one of these highlighted pieces for white is a pawn. The same is true for black along this row. These are all pawns. So, what are the names of the other pieces? Well, on this row, all these pieces are different than the pawns, but some of them look the same. So let's give them their names. This piece here is called the rook. So white has 2 rooks, one here and one over here. And black has a rook here and here. Now the next piece, as we move towards the center of the board, which is next to the rook, is the knight. And here's a knight, and here's another knight. So both of these are knights for white. The 2 knights for black are here and here. The next piece is called the bishop, and this is a bishop. And here's white's other bishop. And likewise, black also has 2 bishops, here and here. Now the next piece is called the queen. This is a queen. This is white's queen, and this is black's queen. Now notice that each side only has 1 queen. And the piece next to the queen is called the king. Here's white's king, and here's black's king. So these are the kings. Now the object of chess is to capture your opponent's king. So white, or the person playing the white pieces, is trying to capture the black king, and the person who's playing the black pieces is trying to capture the white king. Now chess it starts well, it's basically a move-based game, so the game starts with a move by white, by rule, and then black moves, and then white moves, and then black moves, and so on, until the king is captured. So, that is the basics of the game. Now, I did forget to mention the setup of the board. Basically, how you set up the board is there's 2 things to remember. The first one is the white square goes on the right hand corner, and there's a little rhyme to memorize this. It's called white on the right. So that refers to this square. And if you think about it, if you turn yourself around, white is also on black's right-hand corner, or the white square. Now, so all that you need to do is memorize 4 things, and you can set up a chess set our chessboard. First thing is there's a row of pawns. The next thing is that from starting from the corner working inwards, you have a rook, a knight, and a bishop. Notice rook, knight, bishop, rook, knight, bishop, rook, knight, bishop. The other thing is that the other scene is that the queen goes on her color. So notice that white's queen is on white and black's queen is on black. So if you can memorize these four things, the pawns, the order of rook, knight, bishop, queen on her color, and white on the right, you can set up a chessboard. I will now cover how each piece moves.